Oh, y'all know what time it is. We gon' take a ride through the south side of Mobile, Alabama. Maysville, Rickaby to be exact. Big Brown, we see you. Y'all know it's the Quarantine Chronicles 3.0. Big Brown, come on, talk to him. Never been the type to follow trends, made a lot of ends, so hope till we got product in, clocking dividends, living in a place of hate. I was moving state to state, reinsuring my Section 8 while they on Section 8. Told niggas, then I had showed niggas, you old niggas, gave young and game, I'm old niggas, for show nigga, old nigga, new nigga, who nigga, can't see a baby picture of me, it's true nigga, a true spitter, motherfucking fool with it, yeah, too vicious, you do features, rappers step all on you and you cool with it, from the era where you had to rap, I do that fool, in the era where songs matter, I could do that too.
Very, very real, very well appreciated. Sturdy podcast, right?
We back, baby. Another episode.
Episode 3. Episode 3, man.
3.
Wonderful thing, man.
Who we got with us?
Man, we got the homegirl, Keeka.
The first female.
Keeka on the speaker.
Keeka on the speaker.
What he said, the first female?
Yeah,
The first female. Hey.
Yeah, you the first female on Sturdy Podcast. Let's get a round of applause for the first female on Sturdy Podcast. You supposed to hit the button. You supposed to hit the button, dog. You supposed to hit the button, dog.
Dog, hit it. I'm gonna toss it in later. I'm gonna toss it in later, man.
All right, man. Back Sturdy Podcast, 3rd episode, man. We got Keeka, man.
Keeka Talin.
Huh?
Keeka Talin. Gotta say
Keeka Talin, you here, man.
Keeka
Talin.
Okay, so I haven't.
Okay.
Okay, so hold up. I have been calling you Keeka Talin, but it's evidently in the accent to
No,
it.
I'm saying
It's
so.
Talin, though. You know what I'm saying?
So look, this the thing right here.
All right.
When we doing conducting business,
All
we
right.
gotta use Keeka Talin.
Gotcha.
This is a form of business, so I'm Keeka Talin. Now
Completely
when we just
understand.
laid back chilling, Keeka, it's just Keeka.
It's just Keeka.
That's cool.
All right, then.
Okay,
So what are we doing? Are we doing business or we laid back
so
chilling?
right now I'm Keeka Talin.
All right, then.
Strictly business, right? Strictly business.
As a nigga would say, make some noise for being a business for me. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, then. All right.
So what's tell about yourself. Tell us about yourself. Tell the people, you know, what's going on with you. You know, what you work on, where you reside from, all that stuff, you know.
Okay, what the people want to know. So I'm Keeka Talin. I'm from Mobile, Alabama. I am a songwriter. I am independent. What I do is I write music. I write music for myself, but I write music for other people too. So I've been working a whole lot behind the scenes and stuff. And right now I'm writing for some really big companies and stuff. So I do have a lot going on. People see me as an artist, but not really an artist. I'm a songwriter because that's my goal. That's what I want to do. But I have to put myself on the spot as an artist sometimes, so people will know like what I do, what kind of music I write. So
What you enjoy more?
I enjoy writing music.
You enjoy writing music more.
Yeah.
Oh, you like to pimp the pen, okay.
Like I love to go in the studio and record it too.
Right. Okay. So out of recording and performing, which one you prefer?
Recording. I hate performing.
You hate?
I do not like to perform.
Oh man.
Oh, so you like to sing a song, okay.
Yeah, I do not like to perform at all.
Why is that?
Because I can't dance.
You got the dance. You got the dance.
You can do the Mary J.
Yeah.
Just a good old two-step.
Yeah. Little bop. That's it. All you need is a little bop.
I want to dance. If I'm gonna perform, like I want to do dance. Like,
Yeah, but
I want to
you
have
ain't got-
rhythm.
You can go to class for that, though. You can go to class for that.
Nah.
I tried. It just
That
ain't
ain't
in
even
me.
No, that ain't even the case, Pate. On some real shit, I'm feeling like I've met this young lady before, and I always get a cool ass vibe off of her. And even when I listen to her music, I get a cool ass vibe. But I feel like you have the capacity to like snatch some chicks out of the club and let them come dance for you. You ain't gotta do it yourself.
You gotta do nothing.
You can stand down
So what I'm gonna do
two steps.
just
You gotta do the Mary. You gotta go to YouTube, check out Mary Move. I know it's like a Mary J dance lesson, step lesson. We ain't gonna say dance, step.
I wasn't there.
Mary J step lesson.
Alright, quick question though. Like, so when I was talking to Boo Dilly about interviewing you, I said the main thing that I wanted to talk to you about was the past, the present, and the future. Right? That's what I want to know about you, because I want to know what made you decide to become an artist, and what are you doing now, and what do you see in the future. So now, since this is the beginning of us talking, what brought you into deciding that you want to be an artist? Like, I'm curious about that, because I think I'm an artist and a producer myself, so we all have our own stories. What's yours?
Okay, so I always did sing. I first started out writing poems when I was a teenager.
Okay.
So, you know what I'm saying? And I used to keep like diaries and stuff like that. So I started using my diaries to write music. Like, I just started using my feelings to write music. But then, you know, I had a brother that passed away, and you know, when my brother passed away after he was killed, like, music just kind of left me for a long time.
To that, man.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Music kind of just left my soul for a long time. Long time. But I ended up having a dream about him one day, and it was so crazy because I have a real bad phobia about water, like pools and stuff like that. So I had a dream we was at a pool, and he kept telling me to jump in, you know what I'm saying? He kept saying, jump in the water. And I was like, I can't. I was like, you got to go with me. He was like, no, you don't. You don't need me for you to swim. So, and it's crazy because I had just thought about it, starting back writing music. And so then I had that dream. And then right then, that kind of was like my starting point. So I kind of wrote this song. And then I went through a divorce, and that was just it. Once I went through that divorce and all that happened, like, my whole passion, just everything just came out, because I feel like, you know, that situation was kind of what was holding me back too. You feel what I'm saying? You know how you just be in a situation and you just can't grow. You just can't grow from it.
Personal.
So
you stuck.
You just, you know, and sometimes you just gotta let it go. Yeah. And so that's what I went through, and that's when I started back writing music. That was in like 2017. Then I just started.
2017. So you mean to tell me, like, honestly, you really feel like you started taking it seriously?
I didn't start recording
4 years ago.
I didn't start recording and going to the studio until 2019. All
right, so that's around the same time when I had, like, of course I didn't discover you because I ain't shit, so I didn't discover you. But at the end of the day,
you finally said something that's true. You finally said something that's true, man.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't discover you, but at the same time, when I heard your music, I did hit you up and was like, yo, what's up with you, blah, blah, blah. And you know what I'm saying? You like, nigga, fuck you, holler at my management. That's literally what you told me.
Boy, you lying.
She said you lying, bro. She said you lying, bro.
No, shit, no.
You trying to put a shot up.
That's what she thought. She thought that. She thought I was trying to shoot my shot. Right? So she was like, nah, nigga, holler at my manager. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, I like real deal.
I don't really everybody to my manager.
You know,
but that's the proper way, though.
No, that is the proper way. That is the proper way.
You know,
and I respected that. So I was like, oh, okay, for real, you ain't trying to get me to take you to rock and roll sushi or something. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm good. I know that she stand up and she really about her art. So
I let everybody know right off top, like, if you don't stay professional with me, it's not gonna work.
Oh, that has to be number one when it comes to a woman. When it comes to the industry in general, entertainment in general, you have to be 100% focused on your art and not focused on what guys trying to deal with you, because we know what. Like, look at you. You said I want to dance. So when you see a nigga dance, I mean, when you see you dancing out there, what you think that nigga thinking?
I know what they be thinking.
You know what they thinking. So you always
about your personality.
You got like I said, man, it's like Mary J, Ashanti.
A few non-dancers.
There's a few non-dancers that's out there.
They told
you don't want to look like
that. I ain't see Sade didn't dance.
But you know back then he didn't have to dance.
He had to dance then.
Who was the only one dancing? Tina Turner?
Yeah, that might be the only one that
I might be dating myself for real, but Salt and Pepper wasn't that fire neither, dog. Not that swing kick over the head. That shit right there wasn't anyway.
But you rap and sing.
Yeah, I rap, sing, I write music, arrange music.
Okay, so like, you songwrite. You already said that's where your heart at. Yeah. Songwrite.
Yeah.
So second, would it be the rap or singing?
At first, when I first started, it was like I wanted to rap more, but now I like to sing more.
Why?
Because over time, I have really developed in singing more than I have in rap, but I developed in both of them. You feel what I'm saying? In both areas. But with my singing and stuff, I can go commercial. I can write, stuff that I don't have to do edits and all that type of stuff on stuff that actually is marketable, like they could be used in companies.
Right, because nowadays when you rapping, you gotta shoot somebody, you gotta kill somebody,
right.
you gotta be smoking on a dead person. You gotta be.
I mean, no, you ain't gotta be doing.
No, I'm just
you know what I'm saying. You can even write rap you can write commercial rap. Just you gotta be.
That's a fact.
You gotta have the skill though.
You gotta be skilled. You have to have the skill. You gotta be versatile. You gotta be, very creative. A lot of
people that rap, they really can't rap without saying the same stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't knocking nobody or nothing.
Do you like to stay with? Okay. Do you like where rap's at right now? Hip hop. Hip hop and Jane. Are you like watching it?
Oh, because we're gonna top five. We top five in her before.
Yeah, you might well get ready. We're gonna top five everybody.
Top five.
But like, if say like where I got stuck. Okay, what was I just saying?
You were saying something about. I don't know, man.
How you feel about the state of rap?
Yeah,
especially with females right now.
How you feel like where hip hop is at now? Like, I ain't gonna ask you age, but since you've been watching it, how do you feel about it right now?
I mean, you got people that do have really good music. I've been hearing a lot of different sounds, but I'm gonna be honest though. Mobile got a lot of talented artists.
That's a fact.
It always has.
That's a fact.
Mobile finna be with the shit.
That's a fact.
Like, I think Mobile just really gonna blow because it's a lot of talent in our own city. You feel what I'm saying? Just people don't give Mobile a chance though. But
I think Mobile don't get
itself a chance.
Right.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
That's right.
Like Mobile sit around and everybody knock each other. You feel what I'm saying? So. How anybody gonna get out if everybody tearing down every person that's on their own
I really feel like that's an issue in every city. But it's harder here in Mobile because it's smaller.
Because you see your enemy, you see your haters. You see your haters every day, nigga.
You might be watching you.
Yeah, like a lot of times here, this person be on straight bullshit. He a fuck nigga, a fuck bitch, whatever you want to call this person. But here in Mobile being so small, you might bump into this person. You gotta deal with this person like on a regular. You know what I'm saying?
Boo Dilly my best friend in the world. And if I got there fall out with this nigga, I gotta see this nigga as sicko tomorrow.
You gotta see me everywhere, man.
We gotta figure this shit out.
It's like,
goddamn, you know what I'm saying? We gotta figure
I think that's the issue with Mobile because we a small city.
Yeah.
So you gotta constantly be around.
Man, it's a small city with people that's a small mind.
Right. So you constantly if you
change your mind, you'll change your entire life.
Okay, so can we go ahead and give a big shout out to Sturdy Podcast for not being no small-minded motherfuckers? Goddamn, you know what I'm saying?
Hit the button.
Shout out to that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what button it is.
Good God, man. All right, quick.
Hold
on. Quick question though. You're mostly dealing with R&B, all right?
Yeah, as far as because this my thing, like everybody have their own style, their own craft. My craft is I aim for the big companies. I aim for the major platforms.
I
You feel what I'm saying? Like
right.
I don't just try to go mainstream. You feel what I'm saying? Like I try to go for the big companies, like the big bags and stuff. So right now, that's my focus. That's what I focus on. I try to go for stuff that's gonna fucking go viral on TikTok. You know, stuff like that. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what I do. But I still make it to where it's enjoyable for whoever listens to it.
Right.
Anybody can listen to it and like it.
But you really enjoy songwriting most of all, right? So like the key to songwriting is always like finding somebody
placing the song with the right artist.
Finding somebody that really gives a damn about their image more than they give a damn about being an artist. And what you do is spend your time being an artist, giving them what they can, so that they can pretend.
Yeah, they the entertainer. I'm just giving them
I mean,
the music.
that's basically
I'm just gonna provide the music.
Right.
That's
Drake might hit you up. Hey, I heard you're very talented, and I want you to write you because you know how he getting down. So you know you get.
Hey, I receive it.
He gives a fuck.
Okay, now that leads to what I was about to ask. Like, and that's for all of us. Like, what y'all think happened to R&B? Like, what it? Because to be honest,
just talk about.
Because to be honest, it was like it's like a. Say like it's a fall, then it's about to rise again. That's why I look at it. But what happened?
Not till Keith Sweat, the goddamn
ain't gonna get there no more. Ain't gonna get there no more.
What do you feel? Why do you feel like it died? Why R&B kind of like slowed down? Why do you feel? What do you think? I'm asking all of y'all. I'm asking everybody. Like, what y'all think?
I think the media kind of controls that type of stuff now, though. You feel what I'm saying?
I agree with that.
Just the media put so much stuff out there. You feel what I'm saying? And then our kids are seeing it, they hearing it and stuff like that. But then if it goes to the artists, I feel like just all the men that start coming up, they just so hardened. You know what I'm saying? Like,
thank you.
They need therapy or something.
That's my thing.
But that's my thing.
No, boo. I swear to God, you gotta let me back this up what she just said, because that's what I feel like is the main problem with R&B.
Right.
Like on some real shit. The main problem with R&B to me is that the hip hop music has really, really found its way into R&B, and now a lot of R&B artists are not being fucking tender and nice and shit. These niggas sound like rapists. Like, fucking ridiculous, dog. Like I'm chilling, dog. I'm chilling with a chick, and I'm listening to fucking Tank, and I'm like, dude, is this a rape on the album happening right now?
You would say Tank.
You know what I'm saying?
You would say Tank, right?
Yeah. Like,
Tank that guy, man.
He's that guy.
He's rapist, man.
He's that guy, dog. But he like one no away from fucking up. You understand what I'm saying? He like one no away from fucking up.
Yeah, right.
That's some real shit. I fucks with Tank. I enjoyed myself to that song.
Call him a rapist.
He was one no. He was one nah, my bad. For fucking up, dog.
Brother, you call him a rapist.
Man, shout out to Tank, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Drake last week. No, it's okay. Wherever you Hey, Tank, wherever you from, bro. Last week I shitted on Drake. I bought the Toronto hat. Next week I'm gonna find out where you from, man. I'm gonna buy a hat from where.
What you think, Pay? What you feel like? Yeah, R&B. Why you think it like kind of fell off? What you think?
I think the world is harsh.
It's coming back, but why you?
You got Throat Baby. It's a love song now.
Right.
It's a love song.
Hey, and ain't nobody living by that shit, nigga.
Yeah, ain't nobody living by that shit. Like I listen to Bryce. I put Bryce Tillman.
Hey, you like that song? Live by it.
I put Bryce Tillman on. They be like, "What's that? That's R&B."
I swear to God, I've never heard that song.
Yeah,
it's a love song now.
I mean,
I've never heard that shit.
I just really. Yeah. I just feel like you know, they know what sells. So like the R&B, the way R&B was, you know, In Love, you know, like Keith Sweat, You Begging, that kind of went out the window because everybody want to be tough now. So even the R&B singers is kind of tough. So
what
you know, they talking about they got the stick.
They acting tough because they gay for real.
Yep.
So, like I was saying,
we did not say that. It's a sturdy podcast.
As a whole, right? He didn't say that.
no,
She said that.
it's okay. But I still co-sign it though.
We still send them tickets to the show.
Nah, on some real shit though. I think like it's a whole lot of just not being not caring about what young women need to hear in music.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing to me. Just me being a father and having a young daughter and all that type
That's
of
what R&B was. It was really like
It's like
it was teaching young women like what type of guy,
you know,
what type of guy to really,
like
you know, he's gonna buy you things, he's gonna cater
like,
to you, he's gonna, you know,
like
he's gonna sing to you at the window when he done did something wrong.
now my daughter just wants somebody to dunk on her ass or some shit like that. They play, you know what I'm saying?
She want that NBA young boy type
She
shit.
smoked the blunt
She
and was
want
like,
that-
oh shit, nigga, you can't cross me over. You a bitch ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? She changed her whole mind state about how she really thought relationships were supposed to be. And honestly, I thought it was always supposed to be about some tender ass shit. I thought it was supposed to be tender.
Yeah,
I don't know how
that
that shit
outlaw,
got
you know,
so
I
mean,
always
man.
was just wondering, like man, it done kind of fell off, because now the R&B singers, they're rapping, even
I'm coming back to that,
even the
by the way.
females, like, they're starting to rap now. The dudes, like Chris Brown, he rap. You catch him doing freestyles on, you know what I'm saying? Like, it more butt is coming back. I hear a lot of people call rap, like the new age rap now, they call it trap soul.
Trap soul. Nah, so
Trap soul, another genre.
I ain't there.
Trap soul.
So I came with this shit.
Right.
I came with that shit, and this nigga, he'll tell you. We sitting across from my homeboy Cons 8000. We talked about this shit. Man, once again, shout out to the House 80 Stacks, man, for letting us be guests up in here, man.
Right.
Appreciate the
You know what
hospitality.
I'm saying? It
Appreciate
ain't-
that, brother.
You know what I'm saying? But
Might get a couple of these vinyls.
we talked about this, man. Like soul
Man
trap.
got vinyls on deck.
I called it soul trap, man, not trap soul. I called it soul trap.
Yeah.
And the reason why I called it that because I just felt like, man,
What's the difference between soul trap and trap soul?
trap soul is somebody trying to goddamn make some shit that sound like some shit. Soul trap is some shit that's a little bit different because what you gonna do is make sure that you fuck around with and goddamn dig into them goddamn samples and shit, and all you do is throw 808s behind them hoes, goddamn, and make sure that the niggas in the hood that wasn't paying attention to that dope shit is now paying attention to that dope shit because you threw some 808s behind it. And God bless Pimp C and Bun B and niggas like them. Juicy J too, by the way.
My phone going dead, y'all. I gotta go.
I really do. You said some real shit, but I feel like you just made that up just then.
I did.
Okay, we got that understood. We got that understood.
Back to Keeka because we gotta go to the middle. So we started the beginning. We found out
That's the begin. The past.
the past, right? We talked about the past. So what brought you into deciding that you really wanted to do music was kind of like self-enlightenment type of stuff that some hardship you had to deal with your family, with your brother, things like that. You tried to realize how to turn that into something positive for yourself, right? I'm assuming. And when did things change? Like when did you get to the point that you felt like that, like entertainment is something that you really want to do? Because I'm not even going to talk about music. I'm saying entertainment in general, because you can be an actress tomorrow if you wanted to, or you can whatever. Like, so when did you decide?
And I kind of just decided along the way. Like, you know, I just started again, like, people just started reaching out to me about stuff, and, you know,
I was one of them, and you put me on red, though.
y'all, anyway. And I was directing everyone to my manager, and he started saying things. I was directing everyone to my manager, and he started saying things.
I'm respectfully cop block.
Nah, I hollered at the manager. He was a cool ass dude. You know what I'm saying? He's cool. I hollered at the manager, man.
He started setting stuff up for me, and then I got introduced to Day 6, and I, kind of started just.
Shout out to Day 6.
Man, shout out to Day 6, man. Yeah,
shout out to Day 6, man. Eastside over there, big bro Eastside,
AKA the Duck Off Studio.
But yeah, then I started
definition of
getting,
tiny desk.
started dealing with them, and a lot of opportunities came from that.
Indeed.
So.
Indeed.
Speaking of that, we're gonna bring that to Mobile too.
Right, gotcha.
We're gonna bring that to life. I like tiny desk, but anyway.
Oh yeah, we got tiny desk.
Also, my problem too. People ain't romantic no more though. Like people don't go on dates.
Nah, women ain't romantic no more.
No,
shit,
they ain't cooking for you.
Women are not romantic no more.
Listen, bro.
I ain't saying all. I'm just saying.
I don't know what I don't
in
know.
the social media world, they are not romantic.
Listen,
God damn.
I don't know what this camera can pick up from right here, right now. But I'm telling you, sitting next to Keeka, if you look at what her facial expression looked like when y'all said damn people ain't romantic no more, she looked like nigga please. Like that was the look on her face like I ain't got time for that shit.
I peeped.
Like that was literally the look on her face was like, for what, nigga? So I there. We're gonna talk about the present.
Was not
no,
the look I was giving.
Exactly. Alright. So I'm pretty good at math, and I see that we are 25 minutes and almost 26 minutes into this interview. So since I said I was gonna do things about the past, the present, and the future, so that's a quarter of it. Let's go ahead. I could wait for 33 minutes, but I think I could talk to you forever about some wild shit, but we just gonna move on to the present. What you got going on right now, because I think we're really, really curious about that, and I have some real good questions coming at the end that I'm not gonna ask in the middle. I'm gonna let my homeboys ask some of these questions because I see this nigga got a list, and that dude is evidently using his notes. This nigga is evidently a fucking science teacher from 1989. I don't even know where the fuck you found a manila goddamn pad at, but
from that old cloth.
Old cloth, that's right.
nigga be younger than everybody here.
Yeah.
He's from the old cloth. You didn't say he is the old cloth.
Oh, alright, then. What the fuck ever? I want the homies. I want the homies, Peyton and what's her name and Boo to get out some good questions to ask you because I know they have some great ones. So man, you said you was an open book when I talked to you, right? 2 days ago,
Pretty
right?
much.
Alright, then. So
we're gonna dig in then. Okay. Speaking of being a woman in music, how you feel about the state of women in hip hop? Because women's up right now.
Oh yeah.
Y'all definitely up right now.
Women definitely are up. Like some of these dudes could use some women for their songwriter. You know what I'm saying? Just putting it out there.
is that really factual?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some,
As it pertains to you, though.
But women are doing really good in hip hop right now.
You got Megan just won 2 Grammys.
Yeah.
She won 2?
She won 2 Grammys.
Okay.
Yeah,
we'll get in that later, Grammy.
Yeah, we're gonna get in that later too.
Yeah, one was for the wet, the other one was for the pussy. I don't know about the ass.
Hold up. Like, we'll get into that later. Fuck that. Go ahead. We'll get into that later. Yeah. This guy right here, man. I don't know.
Women definitely
my nigga, my brother.
Women are more competitive, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very more.
What makes women more competitive? Break it down for
I'm not competitive because I don't compete with anyone. I just do what I do. Like I only compete with what I did last time. Mm-hmm. So basically, I just try to make myself better than what I was before. Like every time I go into the studio, I think about what I did last time, and I want to make this time better.
Yeah,
I like that. Right.
So I don't really compete with other people.
Right, you compete with yourself.
Right, and we don't have the same agenda too at the same time.
Not
so
be
it ain't no need for me to compete with
them.
them. But I guess with the women that want to be actual entertainers and stuff, I guess they just naturally have a competitive spirit. I feel like they just gotta be on top or better than everybody else. When really, everybody got something different. You can't nobody do you like you can do you. So why you just don't?
Have you seen strippers fight over a lap dance before? Is what I'm trying to say, because I have been in strokers. I have been in strokers and seen a bitch go to hands with a chick over a lap dance before, and the DJ. That nigga, he wasn't shit. He was egging it on. He was scratching the shit and playing new shit in the middle of that shit. And that's how I feel like about women sometimes. I be like, yo, y'all all here for the same thing. And the one woman that has some integrity is the one that's always going to win out, right? And the one that don't give a damn is always like the chick she's always mad. Them bitches in the back don't like me. Blah 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 blah. And it don't have to really, really be like that when it comes to stuff when it comes to integrity in your music, because you respect your own craft. You know how hard you work to write songs, right? It's not easy. I mean, I wasn't. That was not a rhetorical question. I'm just asking.
I really feel like women in hip hop has always been like women always been popping.
Yeah.
Because for the simple fact, it's not like you have a whole bunch of women that come against. So
all you gotta do is beat them other bitches up, and it's like four.
But it's like right. It's not so many. You know what I'm saying? Like
it's about form.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like every little time frame in hip hop is always like 4 women that really, and it's gonna be 1 or 2 that just stand out.
Quick question
from the others.
Quick question, like so we can get some perspective on this. Like, out of the last 10 niggas that you met out the blue, right? How many of them was rappers?
Probably like 3 of them.
Like 3 of them, so 3 out of 10. So 30% of the motherfuckers that you meet on a random basis is a rapper.
I ain't gonna lie, I
got
about 6 over here.
Yeah, nigga, you know what we do, so you already know everybody we meet. Like, nigga, cut a nigga out. You know,
I can meet a nigga who I was in prison with. This nigga started to rap now.
But Keeka, females though.
Like, damn.
What's the percentage with females though? Like,
I don't meet a lot of female rappers for real. I meet like singers and other songwriters.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you decide like with your my bad. A matter of fact, my bad. I'm taking control of this because Peyton still got questions because I see his Manila fucking law pad.
Nah, but
here, man.
With women though, like women are the
Take
biggest.
your pen and check your shit off, man. So you ask the same question.
I got my good writing pen too.
Yeah, but you got this shit from Navigator. I was just at Navigator today, dog. You
good bank, go shop with them.
It is. Yeah, shop with Navigator, man. We need a job, baby. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead.
Women like are the biggest consumers of music though. Like if anybody like. If you with a woman gonna put you on something new in music. If she into music, she gonna put you on. A lot of music I get from it be with women. Like, I tap in and see what they listen to. It'll be something new. When they tap in with you, they all the way with you.
Oh, for sure. They the best. They
But I mean, you know, we always know that. Especially with hip hop, like women always been the core. Women always been the core. Like even with fashion.
Yeah.
You know, in hip hop, like let's just like say like a cat like Fabulous. Everybody know he's like the drip king.
But just the best.
His
woman,
it's a stylist.
It's a stylist, you know. So women always like even you know it's always you know.
I don't think she did it to him. I feel like.
Okay, give it to me. What you feel like? Let me hear this.
Alright.
What you feel like?
I feel like what any smart nigga would have did. Like if I'm putting it to you like this. If I love drip and I love to get fly as fuck, and I meet a fine ass Puerto Rican chick that just happens to have some goddamn plugs in the goddamn clothing industry, I'm pretty sure that's gonna be my girlfriend, G. Like I'm wifing her. Like I don't give a fuck. Like I'm wifing her, G. Fucking wifing her. I'm just saying. Like who am I wife? Huh? Erykah Badu, so I could walk around here looking like Common and shit, and goddamn fucking
But it's not. It's kind of like I'm not sure about. I'm not sure with like his situation.
You see, she had the counter and that mother sold out like 10 minutes.
Exactly.
Like I'm not sure. Yeah,
the smell of a pool.
I'm not sure with his situation. Like, is she like a plug on like? Cause we quite sure being she's a stylist.
No.
But it's like this guy. He could take something that you can really afford. And make it.
That's what I'm trying to
say. Dro.
That's what
he
I'm
wears
saying.
polo all the time.
And it's not even expensive.
It's no. We're not gonna say that. We're not gonna say that.
Oh no, it is.
It depends what you get.
Niggas can pay $180 for just custom polo shirts.
Right.
That
You know what I'm saying. So like it. You know.
But once you want your guy to take your word for it though, like when he say like when you say like, hey, yo, I got a show, right? Don't you want me to take it? Don't you want me to take your advice on how fly you should be and what you should be looking like?
If it was me, my dude gonna have a stylist because I'm not gonna do all this.
And it's Emily B. That's the whole point I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying?
Unless you kept it real though. You kept it real. You said
I'm gonna have a stylist for myself because that's not my lane. You feel what I'm saying?
That's not your lane, right? So you just stay out of that.
Yeah.
Right. You worry about yourself.
But you gonna do the shit. If you come in and say, baby, what this shirt look like? You
I mean,
like,
I can do that. You feel what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna just go pick that nigga clothes out and dress him and put the
shout out to Keeka being bougie like a motherfucker. Because goddamn, she said she ain't even dressing herself. She ain't got time for that shit. She's just writing good music and fuck y'all. I'm just gonna get dope. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you for that. For
oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. You best with sports?
I like football.
You like football? Who's your favorite team?
Alabama. College.
What about NFL?
And NFL, I like the Saints.
Saints. Okay. So you got the colors. Look at the colors.
Piggyback.
And he got the head.
Yeah, I got the head. Respectfully.
This nigga never stops with that shit, by the way.
Oh yeah, I'm diehard. Yeah.
You from here originally?
Yeah.
What's your favorite city in the United States?
My city.
Your city, Mobile, Alabama?
Like, I would never move from Mobile. I travel and go out of Mobile.
But you
no place like home.
Yeah, you know.
No place like home.
Ain't no place like me.
No place like home. No place like
home.
Mobile.
Indeed, man. Hey, all y'all suck ass motherfuckers, man, that run away from here because y'all feel like y'all can't build shit here. Just peep out what Keeka just said, man. You know what I'm saying?
You a Saints fan? What y'all think y'all gonna do?
She love her shit.
Next season. What type? Hey, what y'all gonna do?
Breeze retired, so I think we're gonna run with Jamie Winston. Gonna run with Winston.
What's wrong with him?
I hope we would have got Russell Wilson, but that ain't gonna happen right now.
Nah, that ain't gonna happen.
That ain't gonna happen.
You can put in the house on him. This coming up season.
On Winston, I don't know.
Gonna be homeless, man. You gonna be kind of homeless, man.
I'm gonna rock with him because he's from Alabama.
No, I can't wait till you feel like a Knicks fan, nigga. On everything.
How Knicks fan feel? How Knicks fan feel?
How Knicks fans feel?
Yeah.
How the fuck do Knicks fans feel?
Yeah.
We love orange and blue, dog, but that's all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's it.
Like that is it. We love Madison Square Garden, but we have nothing to offer the world, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's like a nigga with a fucking Lamborghini and a little dick. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's just nothing popping.
This guy with his fucking. This guy is the best, I tell you.
Anyway,
in that cup.
So go ahead, dog. Finish your questions, man. Shit.
Did you see Come to America 2 yet?
I ain't even see the first one.
You ain't seen the
You
first?
ain't seen the first one.
Oh man.
Yo. Oh man.
Your black card might get took for that one.
It might get took for that one.
The first one.
I'm trying to find the buttons.
You into movies? You must not be into movies.
I watch movies like I have just never sat down and watched the whole movie. Like,
Oh, you watch bits and pieces.
I watch bits and pieces. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta watch the whole thing.
It was so long ago, so it's a lot, you know.
You gotta watch the whole thing.
You must not be a movie fan though.
What you think about Coming to America 2?
It was decent. When I came in there, I didn't expect it to top one anyway.
Right.
You know that's not gonna happen.
It was a decent movie.
Usually don't happen.
No,
The part 2s,
no.
and it usually don't. What you think about it?
I thought to be honest with you, if you never saw the first one, then you would enjoy the second one like it was no problem.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
If you because it was pretty good. So like if you didn't know nothing about the first one,
that's just how I looked at it, man. You know what I'm saying?
It was pretty good. I like the fact that everything lined up with the first one.
Yeah.
I like
You know how most of the good classic movies, when they come with the second part, it has nothing to do with the first one.
Yeah.
Why did they make Belly 2?
And it had nothing to do.
Dude,
Just call it foot. Just call it foot.
First and foremost,
Call
belly
it
to
chest.
belly
No
to
belly.
belly
Call
to-
it elbow. Like, why are you gonna call it
what?
belly
Belly.
2? It had nothing to do with
Nothing
the
to
first
do,
the
like,
first
you didn't-
belly. It had nothing to do with it.
Like,
What's another movie?
How high?
Carlito's
High too. That was so whack.
Carlito's way too.
I'm sorry. I don't care who's watching this.
Y'all remember Carlito's too?
DC, Yachty.
Oh yeah, ha too.
That shit was whack.
Okay,
I don't give a fuck. That shit was whack. I'm just being real.
Okay, yeah, that shit was whack as fuck.
And like DC, you funny as fuck, but that shit was whack.
No, I
Like,
enjoyed it, and I enjoyed the check that he
I
got
ain't
off of
gonna
that,
lie.
man, just so he can live his best life.
Yeah,
but
that-
to be
that-
honest with you,
That was
Um,
it was a lot of
it was
people
trash.
talking bad about Coming to America though.
um,
But you know, it was pretty good. It was pretty good though. It was pretty good. I was just saying that. What y'all think about the Grammys though?
that's what I really want to have.
What y'all think about the Grammy? The Grammy, you know.
I didn't watch the Grammy.
You didn't? I didn't watch
Nobody
it.
watched the Grammy.
Nobody watched.
Oh, come on.
But you did watch the post,
But being
though.
a songwriter, you gonna have to tap in with the Grammy.
Yeah, you got to.
You gotta tap. Being you say
Only
you,
thing I seen from the Grammys was Beyonce and Megan's speech. I ain't seen nothing else.
Okay.
I saw Lil Baby performance. His was dope.
Yeah, he had a dope performance.
He had a dope.
Yeah, he had a dope performance.
Even though Megan won that, even though I think Roddy Ricch the Box should have won, I salute Megan for winning. I think
What?
the Box should have won.
Okay, hold up.
So guys
So
for winning, man. So that's
Yeah,
just
that was
shit.
that was the
See,
icing.
I really didn't have time to watch it though because I was busy.
Okay, right.
I was like busy. Like
Yeah.
I didn't even have time to watch.
right, I didn't watch, but I just been keeping up with like
Yeah,
you know
but being a songwriter, yeah, you gotta tap in with the Grammys. You gotta tap in.
yeah
with the
they
Grammys.
a lot of people saying the baby should have which the baby album was hot.
I do plan on going and like watching the video clips and stuff though. 'Cause
Yeah,
I did
that's
want
a-
to.
that's
I
all-
did
that's
want
all
to
we
see
all
it.
been
Just
doing.
I
Performance
just ain't
dope,
getting
though.
around to it yet.
Yeah. Cardi B, Megan, they were throwing their little poo poo all over the place. It was
Oh yeah, I mean, of course.
No, you're gonna have that. You
I'm
know.
here for the ratchet shit.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna have a wild
I
conversation.
ain't gonna
right
do
now.
it, but I like to see
I'm
them do it.
Ratchet shit is very entertaining.
I ain't gonna do it, but
Hey,
I love to watch them do it.
It's very entertaining.
Mobile
you know?
chick.
Hey man,
It's a lot of people screaming, "Oh, Lil Baby should have won album of the year." And I try to tell people like the Grammys was something in the black culture that we never gave a shit about.
Nah, we ain't.
Nah, we didn't. It was American Music Awards, and because those were the ones we could get every now.
But
and
we
then.
didn't even give a fuck about that.
No, we didn't because it was Soul Train Awards and the
Soul
American
Train,
Music
Source Awards.
And the
Yeah, but I'm
And
talking about
BET before it.
I'm talking about before
Turned
that.
into what it
I'm
did.
talking about
What it
before
did,
that
yeah.
when we was like in the '80s, nigga, and Luther used to come up and clean up the damn American Music Awards and not win no Grammys. You know what I'm saying? Period. Point blank. Everybody that we saw on the Apollo.
But
Africa Simpson, all
again,
type
that
of
falls
shit.
back to what I was explaining in the first about R&B.
Okay.
It was a lot of R&B singers that won Grammys back then. But when it came into the hip hop
Yeah,
culture,
nigga, but Lil Baby R&B singing right now.
you said Lil Baby's an R&B singer. How is he an R&B singer? Explain this.
How is he the R&B singer? Cause that shit sound like rhythm and blues to me. It sound like beats and sad shit. So if you give me beats and sad shit, that's rhythm and blues.
Not Lil Baby. Not Lil Baby.
Now Ride
Nigga.
Wave.
Yeah, if you were talking about Ride Wave or
Let me
Mo
explain.
3,
Let me-
Rest in Peace, you
let me-
know,
let
I could go for that.
Let me explain to you.
Or 50 Cent, I could go for that.
Let me explain.
Ja Rule, I could go for that.
Let me explain.
Drake, I could go for that. I can't go for that with Lil Baby.
Listen, bro.
I'm just sorry. I can't.
Let me explain to you the fact of goddamn. I don't know. Besides, I don't know. You used to rap when you was in high school. I don't know what the fuck you got going on.
Yeah, that was 80 years ago. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
that's fucking 80 years ago. But let me explain something to you about songwriting and Keeka can attest to this. I'm pretty sure, but she can tell me whether she can attest to this. So I'm gonna ask you your opinion, right? If I choose to put harmony to my song and make my whole entire song based off of that harmony, not just use it sometimes to accentuate a point, but use it the whole entire time, and then use it multiple times over 60 different fucking songs, and say, and then at some point, nigga, you singing. But now you might be doing a bad job at it, but that's exactly what you're
speaking of is
it's R&B.
No. You're speaking.
You sound like a blues singer to me.
You're speaking about like what hip hop has turned into, but
no. But I'm saying that's is actual R&B right now.
I'm just saying, but
like Chris Brown is a hip hop artist now.
But Lil Baby, like if you listen to My Turn, you don't hear three songs.
But that's
4
like
songs out of everything. It's more of a.
But that's like we talking about Anderson .Paak, right? Because that's like Anderson .Paak having an album with Bruno Mars, and he can do both. I'm not taking nothing away from the cat. I'm like, the cat is dope, but every song he does doesn't belong in the category that they get placed in. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
I just feel like every song he does doesn't belong.
Well, you know, they had that argument that hip hop need to have subgenres in it.
It does have to have subgenres. What do you think about that? I'm sorry, did we cut you out with our little shit? I really want something from an artist that gives a shit. Cause these niggas don't do shit no more.
No, I'm saying. Oh, so I can't speak on it because I don't do shit no more. What type of what is, I'm telling you, no. We were speaking about Lil Baby. I don't care about all other shit as far as this conversation right here.
I'm gonna take my smoke break.
We're saying that you're saying that he does a lot of singing, so he shouldn't even have.
No, I'm saying the songs that he do.
No, but we're talking about an album of the year.
Classified.
Did you listen to his album, My Turn?
I did listen to his album.
You didn't?
I did.
You did?
I did.
Okay, so when you listen to it, you can see that it ain't all that singing and...
No, it's not.
It's not. So...
It's not. His singles are, though.
The thing is, what I'm trying to get people to understand is that...
His singles are, though. That's the whole...
When it comes to the Grammys...
The record he got for...
we never really gave a fuck about that. Cause that's we know what they're listening for and what they get. Because in the
Slim, that was singing.
Because in the hip hop culture, it's gonna always be about our lifestyle, what we live, what we did, where we come from, in our music. So that stuff that our music never really won the Grammy. It takes years. Look, Nas won album of the year.
Took that nigga 20
Took him damn near 30 years to win album of the year.
Album of the year.
Jay-Z, when Jay-Z was winning Grammys, it took him like about 7 years before. You feel what I'm saying? So
he had to get rich
in due time. Don't get me wrong. I feel like in about next year,
all the black dudes had to get rich before they got Grammys.
You gotta get rich. You gotta. Do all type of sellout ass shit.
Be at the right parties, you know what I'm saying?
Be at the right parties, affiliate with, right people to really win a Grammy. You know what I'm saying? In a minute, little baby. Next year he might win one.
He might win one.
Yeah.
Pick baby question.
All right.
With songwriting, are you the type that you have something already written, or you the type if you see something you be like, let me write it down real quick?
Alright, so look.
If
something just randomly pop in my head, wherever I'm at, I'm gonna write it down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't care if I'm driving, if I'm eating, I don't care. I'm gonna get it, and I'm gonna make sure I get it, or I'm gonna voice record it, or something like that. Now, sometimes I might not never go back to it for a long time, but I still got it because sometimes I may have a beat or something that I want to write something to, and sometimes I might can't just think of it, and I just go back and look through stuff that I have, and I may use that to put a song. But what I just did the other day, I went to the studio Tuesday. Now normally I will just write my stuff and before I go in there and stuff like that. So
you gonna shout out to whatever studio you went to?
Yeah, give me a second. But normally I'll write my stuff. You know what I'm saying? Have it ready. So I went to the studio Tuesday. I recorded Run G's Trail. Shout out to them boys. They're my only engineers.
Shout out to Ron G.
Yeah, all the people that I go to record.
I'll be hitting you up in a minute, Ron G. Go ahead.
Period. Hardest. But
Boy, the
I actually went in there and for the first time dropped something like just straight off the top of my head. It was just like, I don't have nothing for this beat. I don't have nothing written.
It's your first time doing it?
Yeah, that was my first time actually just going in the studio doing it that way. And I did it for 2 songs. So that was like kind of a accomplishment for me because I don't freestyle nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Do you feel like you executed?
Man, I was so amazed.
But you I haven't done it. I want to do that so bad. So you did like the punch in, right? To where you just going off the dome and just putting the song together and puzzle piecing it, right?
I just went crazy. Like, I just went there and went crazy because I hadn't been in the studio for a while because I was in Atlanta for like 6 weeks. You know what I'm saying, on business and shit. So, and I didn't get to get in no studios up there. And then like Roger and Trev, the only people I ever recorded with. So that's kind of where I'm comfortable. Like, yeah, they're in tune with me. So I just know. That's why I just know when I go to them that okay, it's gonna be a banger. It's gonna be everything you need to be.
Indeed. Well, so that's probably the reason you went off the dome because that was your comfort zone.
Yeah, but I wouldn't do that nowhere else.
Yeah, anywhere else you'd have been like, I got something right now.
Like I have to build up that confidence somewhere else. You feel what I'm saying? Like I feel like I would have to start all the way over. Like I have to get comfortable with.
Yeah, being comfortable is very important.
It's very important.
It's very important.
Yeah, I just wrote a song for Disney for a movie soundtrack. That's why I hit the
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's dope.
So and I was like, I can't record this with nobody else. It has to
be
with them. Like, I can't.
You gotta execute it. With it. You have to execute it. So you gotta be in your comfort zone. I understand it.
You know they got your back off the rip.
Yeah, I understand.
Disney. Is it? Have you ever thought about doing product songs, like for commercials too?
Man, look, I'll go wherever I need to go. Just give me an assignment.
Hey, you got Pusha T did McDonald's. Ba.
Right.
Yeah, with him and Justin Timberlake, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, like, that's the that's the longevity.
Okay,
so we was talking about some things. Well, I like to go back on some real shit. I just like to go back to Ron G just to give him some props because he's one of the first cats I was working with when I came back down there that I knew that I always could depend on him if I showed up at the studio and he was gonna have shit right. Period, point blank. I wasn't gonna sit around there and spend a whole bunch of money just sitting around there all day watching somebody do nothing. I was gonna get my shit done. So like what is like your work like how do you like to work? Like I feel like everybody should have like a workflow. Well, like what's your workflow? Like how you like to approach your studio session? Like what do you feel like makes you feel most comfortable to be able to produce a project what you're trying to put out there? How do you like to be? What type of mind state you like to be in?
I like to be high.
Okay. Sound all right.
Yeah, and I always.
But when I sing though, I like to be high, but I won't because I don't like it to affect my voice. But if I go in the studio and I'm finna rap or some shit, I'm gonna get high.
I like to be high. I like to be high when I listen to my first track. I mean, to the first thing I laid down. I like to be feeling okay in the beginning, and then goddamn.
Just something about the smoke, man.
It's like smoke.
It's like
smoke takes you there.
It do not. When I sit at home and I'll just write music and stuff, I'm gonna be high. Period. Like rap or sing, and I'm gonna be high. You know what I'm saying? When I go in there and I go to record, I'm not gonna smoke if I'm gonna sing.
Oh nah.
Like I'm gonna do all my singing stuff first, and then I'll smoke.
Yeah, cause I noticed like a lot of singers, the ones with the beautiful voice, they don't smoke. Like the ones that got the they don't like. I don't know about weed. I'm just talking about like cigarettes.
No, smoke.
Yeah, like the cigarettes.
They don't smoke. You gotta keep your shit silky, man. You gotta have that honey. And all type of stuff. You can't be around here coughing and all phlegmy.
Yeah, I ain't really talking about. I'm talking about like serious, like the
But you do it both, so you gotta always try to kind of keep a balance about it because you never know whether you're gonna be doing the same thing on one track.
Speaking of that too, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, if I'm doing the same thing on one track, then I'm just not gonna smoke. Like if I'm singing and rapping, I'm gonna sing first. Like I'm gonna do all my singing stuff first.
Okay.
You come back with your balls, right?
Yeah.
Right.
That is like this might be the space we do a top 5 because we're gonna try to tailor.
Yeah, we gotta do
a top 5. Top 5.
Hold on, before you get to the top 5, who are some female artists that you vibing to though?
Yeah.
My favorite female artist is Janae Aiko.
Ooh,
Janae Aiko.
Super dope.
All right.
I love
top 5 female.
I love Tony Braxton.
Tony
Braxton.
Tony legend.
Can't beat that voice.
Love
Can't
Tony
beat the voice.
Braxton.
Right.
I also love this artist. Her name is Janine. I don't know. She probably not very, very popular with a lot of people, but she is a major artist.
All right, so put out there because I'm a damn sure go ahead and listen to her. What's her name?
Janine.
Just Janine.
I know you're talking about.
You know Janine.
No, you talking about.
She
I don't. I'm sorry.
She had a song that was on Netflix. It was on Power.
Yeah.
And but I knew her before that. But that's where she got her big break. Like when they put a song on Power.
Which song was that?
It's called Unstable.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, shit, I'm gonna check that out. I'm gonna check it out. For sure.
But she's one of my favorite artists.
We'll put it in the link if that's the case. If it's really dope.
What about female artists out the city?
Out of the city.
Don't include yourself.
I would never.
No,
I feel like she would though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
A little spicy spot.
Other female. Out the MOB, like who you fucking with? Like you like, you know what I'm saying?
I think Flo Miller did her thing.
She did.
She got busy. She got busy. Shout out to Flo Miller. Yeah, she got busy.
I like how they branded.
She got busy and she did it quiet too.
too. She dope.
Like just like I think that I kind of see on some real shit. I'm not going step on any toes or anything like that. But I kind of see you in the same exact vein as that, to where.
No,
I know. When I'm just hear me out. What I'm saying, love. Like on some real shit, I see you in the same vein to where maybe I didn't know nothing about her until I knew something about her. And I feel like you the same exact way. Like one day you're just gonna wake up and you're going to be the shit that everybody thought. You know what I'm saying, or whatever, because you wasn't running around in a whole bunch of dumbass mess and trying to play that role. You just did what you had to do to become an artist, and I think that's what you have to do to become an artist. And just get the work done first. That's all I'm trying to say. I see.
Who else? Flo Milli. Who else?
So we got Flo Milli. The other chick. What's her name? Was?
No, she just said Flo Milli. That's it.
No,
she's talking about out the city.
Out the city. At the city, said Flo Milli.
She was talking about like worldly, Janae, Tony.
Yeah, Janae, Flo Milli, and who else out of Mobile?
Got Bianca Clark. You got who else?
I like Drika.
Y'all know I like Drika too.
Yeah. Shout out to Drika, man.
Shout out to Drika. Didn't I ask you about Drika?
Yeah.
I asked him about Drika the other day.
Drika got to get more serious back on the music.
I said, where's Drika been?
Yeah.
Man, shout out Drika, man.
Shout out to Drika, man. Her pop, I fuck with her pops, man. Pop, shout out Drill, man. Get up out them things, man. Free my boy Drill, man. Let out. Yeah. Drika do her thing. Drika do her thing.
Drika, she a little underrated.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, she aggressive too. I like that. I like that. Flo Milli, Drika. What was you said?
I think that was 4.
She had the major because she had Janae. She had Tony.
No, that was the major.
That was the
major. We talking about the city. Flo Milli, Drika. That's 2.
Janae is definitely a vibe though.
Janae, most definitely.
She definitely a vibe.
Most definitely.
Like different type. But
see, that's the thing. Like, it's not too many out the city. You know, it's not.
I don't really know a lot of female artists out of like the city. I hear about.
What about
Frost?
I
ain't really just heard they.
What about Frost?
Mika Frost.
That's my.
You familiar with her?
I heard of her, but I ain't never heard her music.
Check out some.
Yeah, she's nice. Yeah, she's nice. She's nice. She's nice.
She a friend of the family.
Yeah, she's nice. Yeah, it's a it's a lot. You got the young Neek, man. Neek, she's young in the game. She's coming along, you know. It's a few, man. It's a few. And then you got my artists, you know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Belsie, you know what I'm saying?
I met Belsie.
Yeah, Belsie, hey, man, you know, I ain't gonna speak too much. We're gonna let the work do all the talking. Yeah. You know? We're gonna let the work do the talking.
She good people.
Right. So, you know, it's a lot, man. Especially out the city. I always say that the female artists are going harder than the male artists. I'm gonna just be honest.
They have been for the past 5 years.
Because
being more consistent.
Right. And also
we be more passionate about stuff.
And that's what I was about to say. There, you know, women are more passionate with it because a lot of these young guys, you know, and like I said, a lot. You know, they just really doing it for the fame, the attention.
I'm gonna tell you something funny.
They're not trying to listen to
Let me tell you something funny.
You know, they're not trying to listen to
I'm gonna tell you why women go harder than men most of the time is because when men hit hardship on some real shit, when they hit hardship, they switch up and they get on some other shit and they stop paying attention to priorities. Women hit hardship, they go harder. You feel what I'm saying? They go harder. They say to themselves, oh, fuck that. I'm not finna let this beat me down. I'm not finna let that beat me down. Nothing like that. Niggas normally don't see that shit until something bad happens to them.
Yeah.
Or until they go to prison or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But women, they do that shit on a daily basis. When shit get hard, they like, oh shit, let me show these motherfuckers how I work. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that's something that
you're right.
specifically do, bro.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? They do that shit.
Yeah, you're right.
They buckle down hard. So man,
also,
once again, clap it up for black women who hold that shit down hard.
Yeah, you figure out the button yet?
Because no, I don't have the button yet, nigga. I do not. I have not loaded shit up.
Also with women pay attention to detail more.
Yes.
That's why if I was an artist, I'm letting number of women listen to my shit.
Yes.
Of course. Why would you want niggas to listen to your shit,
like,
nigga?
If I'm an artist, because women gonna pay attention, they be like, oh, you should have did this on this. They gonna give you raw opinion. They gonna like, oh, I don't like this song. Bruh. I like this.
Bruh, if you drop the dope ass song today, you said, yo, Dead Star J, make me a live ass beat, and I'm talking about the beat rocking, 808s and all that type of shit. Shit rocking hard as fuck. Do you really give a fuck what a nigga think about that shit? Do you?
I'm sitting straight.
Or do you want to roll a blunt for a fine ass chick and watch her twerk to that shit just for a second and goddamn?
That's why I know I got something.
All right then, bro.
I mean, we can all agree that, you know, I mean,
that women control.
Yeah, I mean, women. It's bigger than just entertainment. Women,
sometimes you gotta let the
we can't
scores
front.
sometimes.
You know what I'm saying? Women.
You gotta let the women get the high scores sometimes.
They make the world go round.
They'll put you on some new day.
You know what I'm saying? We can't front on that, but it's certain women that just go overboard with that shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's like
it's certain women that just be like, fuck the bitch. Like,
hold on. Let me ask Keeka. Let me ask Keeka. Do you 100% realize? Because I told him I was going to come to this part at the end at some point.
He told me nothing.
I did. I told you that. Do you realize your power as a black woman on a regular basis, or do you just you try to be subdued about it, or do you recognize it?
I do.
Power to Pete.
You ain't come close up to that microphone till you had to say that.
I know what my power.
She got so close to that shit. She was like, "I do."
Power to Pete. The almighty power.
The power is in you. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people just haven't figure out where the power is. The power is in you. Everything
I'm so glad
that manifests in your life can happen from you if you know that the power is in you, like to do it. Whatever you set your mind to, that's why I said if you change your mind, you change your life. Everything, every action, every reaction, everything starts in your mind.
That's a fact.
You feel what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Right. Once it's in your mind, it manifests to your heart, and then when it comes from your heart, you know you release it into your atmosphere, you release it into your universe. You feel what I'm saying? And you let it manifest.
Okay, I don't mean to cut you off.
Process.
I don't mean to cut you off, but cool question. Do you think it's because like a lot of people never went through a certain situation for them to find their inner self? Because like you said, you went through
I think a lot of stuff, for a lot of people, it's just the cards they dealt You know what I'm saying? Like some people
right.
ain't never really. Some people didn't had life fed to them on a platter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Some people don't. Some people feel like they have power, but it ain't the same power that I'm describing.
Right.
It's a different power because they feel like their power is money or their power is something else, but it's not the same power.
Mostly manipulation,
you know
to be honest with you.
Most people, you know what I'm saying, had to come from nothing. A lot of people came from nothing.
Right. Exactly.
And I believe those, and mostly, I would just say black people. I'm just be honest. You feel what I'm saying? Because a lot was taken from us. You feel what I'm saying? We've been through so much. We've been through a lot. So it's like now we have to realize that this power that these people stripped away from us, no, it's still ours.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? It's still ours. It's still in us. Like, how we gonna sit here and let these people be almighty and powerful when we have the same power in this? You feel what I'm saying? So a lot of people just, you know, I feel like probably do go through something that makes them realize.
Yeah, like a lot. We you know, we especially with social media.
Oh yeah, social media.
We could see people like they just act like they've been through hell, and the only thing they've been through is behind on bills.
Right, right.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, they
just saying.
That's a lot of people who do. Like a lot of people who rap and do music now. They always. I came from nothing. I came from this and that. But most of them be lying.
Yeah, right. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Listen, I put you like this, like on some real shit. Like most of the people that I know, honestly, are educated and smart young individuals that made goddamn some bad decisions that made their life harder, and then made some other decisions that made their life a little bit more complicated. Mm-hmm. But in all honesty, like I grew up around like Cosby kids, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't no different than like, of course I come from New York, but I mean it's not a stereotype. It's like it just is. It's a big city, and when you walk out, you have your choices. When you walk out the house, you just do. You walk down that street. This happens on that street. You walk down that street, you go straight to your friend's house. So you can decide to go to your friend's house, or you can decide to go to the bodega. So over there to your friend's house, the niggas is selling crack, right? Over there by the bodega, blah, blah, niggas is doing some other shit that might pat down your pockets. Or you can just stay your ass in the motherfucking house. Yeah. So you decide from early on exactly what type of person you want to be. How do you want to succeed as a person?
Yeah, because one thing I say, like, being in prison, like, a lot of them brothers, man, they found their talent in prison.
In there.
You know, because...
Do you think it would have happened if they wasn't in there?
I don't... A lot of them guys, you know,
maybe
they told me.
Maybe they would have, but not the focus.
A lot of guys told me, like, yeah, I used to rap a little, but I never really took it serious until in here.
Yeah, shit up to you, nigga.
I used to draw, you know, but I never really took it serious until here because it was the time.
Yeah. How you gonna pass that time?
You know, the time. So you gotta always put your mind like, even out here, you have that same time. You have that same time. It's just on you if you want to choose it. If you want to be like, let me chill in the house for all this week. Mm-hmm. I want to chill in the house all week. You chill in that house all week.
I do that once. You're
gonna dissect yourself. If you chill in that house, you know what I'm saying. If you separate,
if you get at me about that, and I do that shit.
Yeah, but it's too much. So because life is based on balance. Life is based on balance.
I got beats to make.
You know what I'm saying. Always
for my people. Yeah, I have weeks like that. I be like, you know, I ain't going.
For my people that's watching, like, understand that life is based on balance. And that's the main thing that I love about my sign. I'm a Libra. You have to balance it out because even though they say water is good for you, too much water have you around here like...
Too much water will kill you, nigga.
Yeah.
You know, you'll spit up, you know. So you have to balance it out.
I know, man. I don't really have balance like that. I'm like, a Virgo. I hate y'all niggas, man.
Even though you might, you know, chill, you might be like, man, I ain't doing nothing. I'm in the house 2 weeks. Go to work, come home.
I be with that shit.
You gonna pretty much like learn yourself, but it get to a point where you be like, you know what? I learned myself. Let me put what I learned into action.
Yeah. And that's
so now you gotta step out.
Okay.
But the main thing is you analyze yourself. You know what you're good at.
Yeah.
You know what you're weak at.
Like
You learn it, you know what I'm saying? And you gotta always take the time out when you know.
Indeed, sir.
You gotta get away from the people. You have to get away from the people to order to. You're not gonna learn yourself when you're around people.
Also, like I say, pressure make diamonds.
Yeah.
And also, it's like boiling water. It softens, it hardens the egg and it softens the potato.
That's right.
So it's either what you made of,
what you built for. Right. What you built for.
What you built for.
It's what
Right.
you
You know
built
what I'm
for.
saying? Alright, so I would just say this. The one thing I love about wonderful ladies like Keeka Talin.
You better.
And I better, right?
How you spell on the check?
Better.
I better get the name right.
Talin.
Right? The one thing I love about artists of this caliber is not so much the fact that, cause you gotta remember, like, I was literally just like, and can you just tell everybody that when I hopped in your inbox, I did not try to holler at you, please? Can you just tell them?
So you shot up.
Yeah. Just tell them I was not trying to shoot my shot.
I never said that you.
No, I never.
You
I
wasn't
never
with
said.
me shooting in the gym.
Just tell them I was never trying to shoot my shot. It just so happens that you happen to be an attractive young lady and you're a wonderful artist and all that type of shit. And I just always hate, you know what I'm saying, when you can't do business or do things, man, with a wonderful young lady and it's always supposed to be something else. It's just so off-putting to me. You never made me feel like that, you know what I mean? So that's not what I'm saying. But at the same time, I just hate that a lot of times young females lose out on opportunities because of men objectifying them. How do you feel about that? Like, how do you feel about the fact that a young, beautiful woman gets objectified instead of being showed as the great talent that they could be to move forward?
Well,
give them some advice.
I haven't really dealt with, like, nothing like that for real, because it's how you carry yourself, too. People are going to treat you based off how you carry yourself as a woman, first of all.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
You definitely attract what you sell.
Yeah.
You know, if you carry yourself a certain way, then you're gonna be
That's
subjected to certain stuff. You feel what I'm
sure.
saying? And you can't blame nobody else for that. It's how you carry yourself.
Indeed.
The way I carry myself, people already know up front. Don't play with me.
You with the
Like,
shit.
don't even come
shit.
at me like that. Like, and I ain't
I see you got a little
disrespectful.
spicy to you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't
Spicy my
disrespectful,
ass,
but I'm
nigga. She with the shits. That's all
gonna
I'm
stand my
trying to say.
ground.
Always
Like,
add spice.
What part? Hold on. What part of town you raised in here in Mobile?
I grew up in Orange Grove.
Oh, shit.
Shout out to the Grove.
Grove,
Shout out
man.
to the Grove.
Depending on what side of the ditch you was on. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
It was on this side where it went down.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
It went
That's
down.
right. Go ahead. You know what I mean?
But
I knew you had that Grove demeanor to you.
Yeah, that's
a lot of women.
some Maple Avenue ass shit right there.
I went to school with them. I know how they talk.
A lot of women just.
I went to Murphy,
it's,
so I
it's
know.
how you carry yourself. Like,
Got you.
I ain't gonna say like people ain't attempted or tried. You know what I'm saying? But once
they don't try.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like once I let them know what it is, they ain't trying no more.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Right. And ain't we didn't ruin nothing or mess nothing up. Like because besides that, I have a good spirit around people and stuff. So they're kind of everybody respect me. So
Right.
Nah, yeah.
I ain't really. I've been around. Famous people and stuff like that, and I haven't really dealt with nobody like that yet. But I know there's more to come. So if it does come, I'm already prepared to deal
I
with
think
it.
so too. Not even to talk no shit. To be honest with you, I actually think so too because, like, at the end of the day, like you seem steadfast in your personality, and that's a great thing when it comes to the industry or some real shit. Just being straight up who the fuck you are, drawing that line, and just being that. You know what I'm saying? And that's dope.
But a lot of people don't know who they are.
Yeah, that's
They jump out there in that water and they don't even know who they self is.
Well, dog, you could tell a person that don't. You could tell a person who don't know who they are by their tattoos and their goddamn clothing, because they chose a whole bunch of dumbass shit that didn't make no goddamn sense. and they trying to figure out exactly how the fuck to live their best life, and they made a whole bunch of dumbass mistakes along the way.
Said the tattoos and clothing.
Yeah, nigga.
Yeah, that's just like a guy. You can tell by a guy by his shoe.
Yeah, dog. Like on some real
Like
shit.
shoes, like real talk. You can
Like,
judge
Is that the first thing you look at?
No, I look at a man's hands and their fingernails.
Okay, well, she
I'm
hates
fucked.
me because I hate
I
these
am.
motherfuckers. We gonna fuck, dog.
kind of busy.
We be stressing. We be grinding and stress so hard. We eat these bitches.
You the first I heard say that about the finger.
No, that's not the
Like
first.
I like.
That's not the first.
I mean, like of course,
Women
I
always say
like
that.
a nice smile, you know, stuff like that. You feel what I'm saying?
I know it. That's
If we ain't talking about, you know, just this, like I have a thing for men with pretty nice hands.
I heard that a lot.
Who I got?
Me too.
Fingers and
man.
also shoes.
Hey, man, shout out.
I'm like the two.
Shout out. What's boy dog's sister name, man? Down there over there.
My bad.
what's her name, dog?
Boomerang fucked me up.
No, I gotta shout her out. I gotta shout her out because she always so nice to me. What boy dog's sister name over there, motherfuckers, dog? Anyway, she hit me every time I come up in there, man, and buy some shit talking about, you so cute, but your damn nails. You know what I'm saying? I said, man, I'm stressed out, baby. And I play the keyboard. It's all good for me. You know what I'm saying?
Just, you know, I
Man, shout out to her for making me feel bad. And Keeka making me feel
you
bad.
know, I ain't gonna front. I hide my fingers. I do all that because I know
People got certain things.
Women that, you know, they don't like
All
that.
right, hold on. I'm gonna ask this question between y'all. What do y'all look into a woman first?
Woman first?
Yeah.
Woman first?
When you first see a chick, what you notice?
Her pinky toe on her foot.
What if she got kicks? What if she got
That
kicks
boomerang shit.
on? What if she got kicks on?
I'm
Real
just
shit.
fucking with you.
Yeah,
I'm fucking
real
with you.
shit.
Nah, real shit. Real shit. Like, for a woman, the first thing that I look for in a woman is that she actually tries to be as beautiful as she possibly can without doing anything extra.
Yeah.
Just naturally beautiful.
Cause that's what you're gonna see having.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I gotta wake up next to the woman
Yeah, I gotta see
with a bonnet on.
Yeah.
I gotta take a
see
shower
Yeah.
next to this woman. I gotta rub her back and rub her feet and take care of her, cook breakfast and all that type of shit for her. And all this time while I'm doing all these great things for this woman that I care about, she is not looking like a video vixen. Yeah. She is looking like the woman who she actually is. Yeah. So if she comfortable in that skin, if she fine with that, then I'm good. I'm good for real. Just don't feel like you have to do extra for me. I'll fall in love with everything about you that's normal.
With me, the first just be clean.
Yeah.
Like
but that's
real shit. Like with a woman, like you just gotta be clean. Like meaning no stain on your shirt.
Yeah.
Your shorts, pants, whatever. Like just be clean.
Yeah,
just be clean. That's the first thing. Like
because yesterday I had dropped
right.
something on my shirt when I went to the studio. Lord have mercy.
Oh, yeah. You want to turn all the way.
Yeah,
you want to go home, man.
All the way go home.
The one day I didn't have my bag with my backup clothes in it.
Yeah, like cause like with me, just like you said, like with the nails thing, like I know, like I said, I know it's women that look at the nails
and be like,
and look at kicks.
This nigga ain't buy his shit.
I ain't worried about my kick game. I ain't worried about my kick game.
Kick game is alright though.
I ain't worried about
man. Stay the podcast. Don't do shit about kick game.
I never worried about my kick game.
Never.
But my nails, that's something.
Yeah.
Ever since I was a kid, so I kind of, took. So I know I gotta make up for that. I gotta stay fresh. I gotta, you know what I'm saying. You know, so and like but with a woman, like they gotta just number one, be clean. Be clean. That's what
see, but I was boo like
be clean
on some real shit. Like so we
and I believe me. I'm not gonna tell you my age, but I'm of age.
That's right there.
So
exactly at our age though, we cannot.
I know if a woman is clean or not.
We cannot at our age.
I know. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was about to say. I was trying.
It's not because if a woman approaches me and she's clean herself and she driving and I ease over to that car,
dog. Listen, bro.
You know, so
I was just finna bring that up to you about age because it really, really differs.
Well, right now my car need to be vacuumed.
All right then.
My car need to be vacuumed, but it's clean. But
it's not. But
don't
get me wrong. Now I'm not gonna be like, hold up. Like I said, first when we talking, you yourself gotta be. I don't care if it's I don't care if it's wrinkled, as long as it's clean.
Yeah.
Because how you gonna wear some wrinkle? You should feel dirty.
I mean, you might pull on just to go to the store. I might catch you at the store.
I don't even play that shit though, bro.
I'm just saying.
You don't know who you gonna run into when you walk outside.
That's what I'm just saying.
You gotta dress
all
like
I'm saying is
your ex,
wrinkle and clean is two different things.
You know what I'm saying?
Wrinkle,
you got to dress like you gonna run into your ex.
Listen to what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Wrinkle and clean is two different things.
It is two different things.
I don't care what nobody says.
Because I did not iron this
right.
I don't care what nobody says.
But I ain't going outside and no wrinkle.
Because like I'm the type. That's what I'm just saying. Like I'm the type of person like. Women throw something on real quick to go to the store. So I'm not going to judge you. I'm not going to judge you.
Exactly.
Off that, but
you know what? I will judge you.
It ain't clean. No, you know, let it be clean.
I will judge. I will judge you.
Got a bleach stain on it?
I know a bleach stain when I see a bleach stain. I know a bleach stain when I see a bleach stain. You know what I'm saying? So
listen.
Clothes are being sold like they got bleach stains.
I would tolerate anything from a woman. Except, I don't even give a shit about the mismatched socks. But if one of them socks got a hole in it, bitch, fuck you. I know that you don't give a fuck about nothing. I really don't know for real though, because I got mad socks at home. And I'll pick up socks that I really love.
To keep it a buck. To keep it a buck.
If unbothered was a person.
Yeah. Like for real. Like
ain't no way.
No, like. That's no one, woman or man,
should wear no socks.
At the age we're at, has no reason to be having a hole in their sock.
Not with no flip flops on, nigga.
I don't care if you got kicks on. If you know yourself, you have a hole in your sock.
I rather just don't wear no socks.
Do not step out the fucking house with a whole sock. You're a grown man.
Ain't no fucking way you're still putting on socks.
I feel like Keeka Talin said so. She looked at me just now, and I felt like she telepathically told me that niggas don't need to have hole in their socks. They ain't shit. So,
let me answer the question. Me, what I look.
What you? Yeah.
I look for a woman. Skin for sure. Skin.
Oh nah, you can't. No, you can't do that with women. I'm gonna tell
you.
What do you mean?
Go into detail.
I'm gonna tell you.
What do you mean?
I ain't talking about the birthmark you had since you was 5. I'm talking about how you.
You can tell if somebody's skin they ain't keeping up with themselves.
I thought you were talking about the skin on a woman. Or just skin in general?
I'm talking about just skin in general.
Yeah. You gotta take care of shit.
I should carry yourself. Also, the vibe.
I
give a fuck what you got on. It's your vibe. Because you can be the finest thing.
But I'm gonna tell you though.
I just ain't gonna get mad at the
I'm gonna tell you though, Pete. To keep it a buck.
Just don't feel right.
To keep it a buck. Say like if you at the store, you move. You might catch a female at a time. You might think, man, this motherfucker vibe. You might call that the wrong time.
Yeah. Might catch her at the wrong time.
You might catch her, you know what I'm saying? She's busy, she's trying to work. She might be the type.
Just lost a
I ain't even got myself together. Let me get the fuck on. Why are you stopping me?
Why are you stopping right now? You ruining my whole day. Like, nigga, I would've fucked with you. You saw me 3 times in the store. I've been to the store. All week I've been coming to the store, I've been seeing your ass this whole entire time. Now you finally get some goddamn balls about yourself to say something to me.
I think
and goddamn,
to me,
I don't have no
to me, I think about the vibe, like when we go on a date. When we go on a date.
Nah, let this woman talk about it. She gets.
I'm just gonna speak to the vibe part because a lot of people about me, they think when they first meet me like I'm standoffish or I'm stuck up or I'm bougie or something, and I don't know why, but it ain't that. It's just I'm not friendly. Like I don't approach people. Like if I don't know you or something, I'm not gonna just come and be friendly and just say, "Oh hey, let's be friends." Like no, I'm not gonna do that.
Right.
But if you know who I am, then you could come speak to me. And hey, how you doing? I'll welcome you.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm
You ain't
saying?
gonna break the ice, so.
Right, but I'm not gonna be the one that's gonna break the ice. So a lot of times people be like, "Oh, she just stuck up," or think she better than people. And I'm cool as a fan.
Right.
I just don't know you.
Yeah, that's the thing with a lot of people. We feel like
Most definitely, because if she
when you meet somebody, you
It's
supposed to
worse than
automatically be,
yeah.
hey, how you doing? My name
Right.
is, yeah.
And then like
It's
me
not
being
like
a public figure, some people don't understand. More of y'all are gonna know me than I know
That's
y'all.
a fact. That's a fact.
And everybody expect you to just know who they are.
That's a, well, we learned that back in school. You might have this popular person. Oh, I remember you. You was in. They might not know you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we supposed to learn that. That's the same thing with the music industry. Just because you know there, that don't mean they know. You know what I'm saying?
And
Because
that's exactly.
you're meeting people, even
That's
when
how
you go
Keeka Talin
out of
did it
town.
before.
You're constantly meeting people. You're constantly meeting people when you go out of town. When you go here, you're constantly meeting people. So how
And
you?
then it's like you don't remember everybody.
Yeah, you don't
You
unless
don't.
it's a person that's constantly keeping in contact with you.
Right. Or
Because-
y'all got something in common.
Right,
like,
because a lot
okay,
of people
you know,
looked at me crazy when I got out of prison. Like, bro, you don't remember me back in free
Man,
lunch?
no, bro.
Nigga, I did 11 years.
No, goddamn free.
You ain't wrote me. You ain't seen no pictures. You ain't text me when I had a phone in there. How the fuck I remember you?
Nigga, I had 3,000
I
free
ain't
lunches.
seen you since 2000, 2000,
You know how many
2000.
free lunches I had since?
Fuck, I remember. And you get mad, man, nigga, acting funny. I don't remember you.
They ain't even really feed me real Campbell soup in this bitch.
I don't remember you. Like, make it has to
Nah,
make
it's
sense.
not. It has to make sense.
It has to make sense.
Nah, cause you know, me and you was over there by 5:50, and it was really, really funny. It was some real funny shit because like I was walking around at the party. I think we was at Pat house, man. You know what I'm saying? God bless the homie Pat, man. His pops had passed away. R.I.P. to him, man. And I was walking around there, and it was a bunch of friends that we had played ball with, we hung out with, all that type of shit. When I was just really, really getting to know you when I moved from New York to Maysville and shit. And to be honest with you, we had all grew up, man, and I didn't recognize a lot of them cats. I was just really walking around the party, like, bro, where I know you from. I know you, but I don't know how. I know you, but I don't know how. And I spent like the whole entire party doing that because I had left Alabama and moved to Atlanta and made so many other different friends to where.
Man, you don't remember them folks.
Huh?
It's a lot of people in Atlanta you don't remember right now.
No, I'm saying
If they ain't constantly keep in contact with you,
I'm telling you now.
You don't remember them.
I'm keeping it real with you. I didn't remember them niggas neither because I didn't keep in touch with them neither. I always just kept like I had my friends that I live with, like my neighbors that live next to my house and shit. The niggas I fuck with, I still talk with and all that type of stuff. But like cats that I just played a pickup basketball game with and all that type of stuff. Like, nobody has the time and energy to try to remember all these people that don't really kick it with you every day. But at the same time,
remember them. Like
but at the same time, I feel like we do kind of have an obligation to see if they grew as people, and them the same for us. See if we grew as people and we can be advantageous towards one another with the goals that we have going forward and shit. Because you should be able to take some time and some sort of energy to see what the fuck they doing.
That's just like
You know what I'm saying?
with celebrities, and when it comes to the social media world, you ever see like that celebrity he or she might spaz out on a fan.
Yeah.
Or no.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But they notice that this is a particular fan that constantly comments, constantly do this. So they already know, like, yo, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So you can't expect somebody to be like, remember you. Oh, yeah.
No, nobody knows.
If you ain't constantly been in their life, because, like I said, especially with your situation, you're constantly meeting new people. You're meeting new people on the go. You meet, you know what I'm saying? You have people from your past that you keep in contact also. So,
like you have some people like, they get offended because you don't want to, like, just fool with them on a certain level, or you don't want to be like have them in your circle like that. You know, some stuff is love and some stuff just business. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and like it just like I've had people get upset with me because basically I don't want to be their friend or don't want them in my circle like that or just don't want to fuck with them on a certain type of level. And so it's like
no, damn well they ain't got shit to do with your progress.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like I don't associate myself with certain energy.
Right.
And that's me protecting my peace. That's me protecting my own energy, my own space. Yeah. So it ain't nothing against you. You ain't nobody that I would associate myself with. Because you know, they say birds of a feather flock together. That's true to an extent, but I ain't finna put myself in no situation, you know what I'm saying, around something that's not me. You feel what I'm saying? So,
but also too, being that you're a songwriter, it's really important that your circle like is positive at all times anyway.
Always.
Because it affects your writing too.
Shit, any energy that I'm giving going into my writing, I don't care if it's good energy or bad energy, but I will make something good out of it.
Yeah. Man, that bad energy is I love songwriting like a motherfucker. Like it's one of my favorite things to do. And like I said, that's the way that I end up actually getting plugged into you because that's what I was dealing with. Circles of songwriters. You know what I'm saying? People making music on a regular basis. It wasn't so much about somebody pushing.
Yeah, you pretty much. I don't mean to cut you off, but you pretty much have to surround yourself with the people that's into the same thing.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
You know, because you soak that energy up.
That negativity and that positivity, man.
Tap in with music.
It goes hand in hand because, like, at the end of the day, man, some of the songs that I love most. Have been about heartbreak. And not even have they been about heartbreak, they've been about happiness, but they've been about that shit that you find somewhere in between.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I'm saying? Like when you try to, it's not so much about you being heartbroken or so much about you being happy, but it's about you trying to find where you need to be. Do I want to fall back or do I want to move forward based off of my feelings and shit? What's your main thing? Like, I had a conversation about somebody about writer's block the other day, and I gave them my way to fight writer's block, but I like to know yours. What's your way to like fight writer's block?
That's a good question. That writer's block is something else.
If I do get writer's block, which I do get it sometimes. If I do get it, I'll just start on another song.
Really?
And if I just like. I can be writing a song and I might get so far, but sometimes still you get burned out if you keep listening to a beat so many times. Like especially if it don't like come to you right then. Like some songs that I write, the beat give me everything that need to go on. Like I can hear the words to it, like that. You feel what I'm saying? I can just get in there and just go ahead and write the whole song. Then other beats is like, ooh, I got a good hook for this, but you got to figure out the rest of it. Or this would be a good part for a verse and such. Then you got to. Arrange the rest of the song, you know what I'm saying? So if I go through writer's block with that, I just start on another song. I start on another beat.
I'm the type of friend I get people out of writer's block because I know a lot of people that do music. So I'm the type of person I sing your song or I sing you something that trigger.
Oh yeah, you could like something to reference it.
Something to reference it. Especially
but mostly I either start a new song, I go smoke, or I just take a break. Like you can take a break. I work at my own pace anyway, so you know what I'm saying. Like you got sometimes you gotta take a break for a second.
You gotta walk off
and come back on it. Sometimes you gotta come back the next day or a couple days later because the state of mind that you in while you writing right then, you'll be in a whole different state of mind when you come back to it.
I tell artists all the time, man, especially as a producer. I tell them the best way to beat writer's block is. Number one, yes, what you said, that's number one. Take a step back and like kind of realize actually what you was trying to do, and even if that's the point that you're not inspired at that moment, realize why you were inspired at first and wait till that feeling comes back.
Anything great cannot be rushed.
It cannot be rushed. But the second,
that's a fact.
The second thing with writing that I always love, and this is just because we have a dope ass writer right here, with us today. Miss Keeka Talin. And we have a dope ass writer, and I just want to give a pointer, and I don't know if she's gonna co-sign it, but I will just say, like, the best thing is just, man, when anytime I have writer's block, I try to find a story to talk about. I try to find a narrative. If I could find a narrative to talk about, it's so easy to carry on that whole little construct of what I'm trying to talk about, because there's so many stories to be told in the hood. There's so many stories to be told about young girls and young black men and all that type of shit. So if you can't figure out something to talk about something positive, or talk about something that you really, really think people should hear. If you're just craving that. But if you don't, please take this woman's advice and just sit your ass down and wait for that good music to come to you.
Who are some artists that you like that you like working with, that you collab with, that you really kind of like enjoyed the process with?
When I was in Atlanta, I collabed with the Famous Twins. They just signed to Sony.
Right. Shout out to Famous Twins. Right.
Shout out to Famous Twins. Yep.
Collab with them. That was a good experience.
Cool.
A little ratchet, spicy.
Oh, they don't play.
They don't play. Oh.
They don't play. They with the shits.
Yeah.
They finna listen. Let me tell you, they finna fuck some shit up. What they got going, it's been a minute since you had the game, like, coming with what they, and it's two of them. Oh shit. Yeah, shout out to the twins, bro. This shit finna be crazy right here. Show my words. I already see it, cause hell, they give motherfuckers hell. Check it. Let's get to it. I don't give a damn. We finna get to it.
I really like to meet different producers though, because like them beats and stuff, like
that shit means something, right?
It's everything.
That shit means something.
We came to my house to listen to beats. All I do is listen to your music.
We was just talking about producers.
Talking about
that. Like,
listen, bro.
That shit is important.
Listen, bro. Eastside, shout out to Walter Jones. That man brought this lovely lady on my house. He said, I thought you knew her because you've been trying to push her music the whole entire time. I said, bruh, I've been trying to push her music because I thought it was dope, man. That's the only reason why I've been trying to push the music. So she came over. Listen to not nan beat, nigga. Now, you come on my house, you got to at least listen to 10 fucking beats.
Yeah, you gotta listen to beats fucking with this nigga right here.
Yeah, she listened to nothing. She played all her music, man.
First
and
of all,
everything was fucking, no.
First of
it was
all,
dope as hell.
Hold up.
Okay, get some straightening right here.
Because she elbowed me a little bit, dog.
Straightening right here.
You saw it on the camera.
First of all,
right.
That was not my fault, because I tried to turn my music off.
No, you did.
She said, I tried to turn my
No, she did, man. No, she did. I've never met a rapper in my life that tried to turn their music off.
Hey, rest in peace, B.I. He ain't turning no music off. Rest in peace to Big. He ain't turning no music off.
Esau was like, wait, let him hear this song. And then it was, but let him hear this song too. And he gotta hear that one. You feel what I'm saying? It wasn't like I just went over there and
shout out to Big Bro. He rock with you. He rock with you. He rock with you.
I'm saying
he always do that.
I just wanted to hear. I want her to hear one beat. And he's all like,
and then me and Esau ride together, so we had to leave. So I mean,
nah, it's all good, man. you always welcome, man, and you always, to be honest with you, you'll never be a client. You'll always be family because I fuck with your music.
But see, if this nigga really want me to hear his beats, he could Keeka, what's your email?
That's a fact.
You see how the first inbox went though.
You talking about exactly?
That's no excuse, because I done been to this nigga house. So what the fuck?
Man,
what that inbox got to do with it now?
The first inbox scared.
This nigga,
I'm not gonna lie.
I done talked to him several times since then.
She's not speaking God.
She's speaking facts.
First and foremost,
she done came to your house, so that means the door's open. That was after. to the inbox, right?
First of all,
yes, and even before I went to his house, we have talked on the phone several times.
We had talked on the phone. I had talked to
open.
the management. Listen, that's besides the point, man.
That's besides the point.
I thought we already talked about the past
That's
anyway.
besides the point, dog.
Well,
No, because
ATL say skate man said get back on your feet and get back.
I was literally Netflix and chilling by my goddamn self, and then Eastside like, hey, I'm coming over there with Keeka, and man, y'all know each other, don't it? I said, no, we never met before. I said, goddamn,
You shot a jumper, but
I did not. No, I didn't. Tell the
big
truth.
brick.
Is you gonna tell Keeka
You
or
shot
not?
a brick.
Is you gonna tell
I ain't had a type in
Is you gonna tell the truth, Keeka, or not?
I ain't got nothing to say.
She know I didn't shoot my shot, man. I did not, bro. I promise you,
Shot
I
a brick, dog.
I did not. I did not shoot my shot. I just said her shit was dope, and I still love her shit, and it's still gonna continue to be dope, man. I do not shoot my shot at wonderful, talented, beautiful artists, man, because that's not a good look.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So, check this out.
What's up?
Before we close out, I got to bring it to y'all attention.
What's up?
What's up with Kirk Franklin?
Kirk.
Fly said that was not Kirk, that was him.
That was him. I can believe that.
No, that's not Kurt Franklin.
I can believe that.
That's Perk Franklin.
But nah. Keep it a book. Keep it a book. Keep it a book.
That's
I ain't
Perk
saying-
Franklin.
We're gonna hear everybody. Oh, let me hear you first. Go ahead.
I don't
Go
have
ahead.
no opinion. I don't have no judgment towards that shit. Because if that was my child, I would have punched that bitch in the throat. And that's I would just say that on that.
What you got to say?
Dog, I put it like this. I got a 14-year-old going on a 15-year-old, and I put it to you like this on some real shit. By the time you get 33, I ain't really got shit to say to you. I just slap the shit out that nigga. You should already knew everything he was supposed to fucking know.
But also
at this point, I don't got no time to be talking
let me
sense to
clarify. When I
33-year-olds.
said punch that bitch, I wasn't saying in reference to my child.
Right.
I was just saying
Somebody-
that nigga.
Okay,
Yeah.
whatever. She being politically correct and shit.
my
So,
point.
yeah, good job.
if you're a parent with kids, that's a regular parent conversation. It just was Kirk.
Yeah,
Franklin.
nigga, but you can't be he 33 years fucking old, dog. Like, how else do you talk to a 33-year-old man?
You 33.
Like, for real.
Yeah.
And more than likely,
Like, how else?
more than likely too, that conversation is I'm putting money still
And
in
it
your
wouldn't
pocket.
even went like that in person.
Yeah, nah.
Dog, I put it to you like this, man. You 30. I'm not even going to ask y'all how old you are, Peyton, because I can't remember anymore. So we just going to leave it at
30,
what it
sir.
is.
30.
Okay, you 30. So this nigga 3 years older than you,
Yeah, he 3
right?
years older than
Okay, so imagine me walking up to you on some, hey, bro, I'm going to just need you to do better as you do. I'm your daddy. And, you've been disrespecting me and shit or whatever. And but I'm gonna still cash app you that $600 so you can pay your car note. And
That was that conversation.
Whatever.
That was the anger came from. Cause I'm still
Exactly.
shooting you money,
Bruh.
and you doing this. Yeah.
Listen, man, if I'm doing all that shit for a grown ass man that's
Yeah.
33 years old, guess what? I'm gonna talk to you like grown ass man.
Yeah.
This a bitch ass nigga. Shit. You know what I'm
Straight
saying?
on the phone. That's how it goes.
Yeah,
Pick up the phone. That's how it goes.
Yeah, I really feel like that's just a everyday. I really feel like his son was on some chump shit by even putting that out there.
That's
trying
the whole point.
to paint his pops as a bad person,
Nigga,
a bad parent.
Bruh.
You old as shit. You damn near a grandparent yourself for real.
You a whole hoe out
So
shit.
why are you doing that? You know what I'm saying? But we know why you're doing that. You know, you want to go up right here.
Yeah.
We
No,
understand
but
that.
you a whole
You're trying to build your own little. I understand
Yeah,
that.
Kirk Franklin.
You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
you know, this Kurt, they went off on Kurt when Kurt said, "Hey, I watch porn." You know, they
said-
looked at him crazy for that.
No.
He didn't say he was cheating.
Days on God can use anybody. It don't matter what you do.
Yeah, no
He
matter.
can use whoever.
Man, I put
Yeah.
it to you like this. If you want to be saved on some real shit,
Yeah.
hey, what's up?
The
Saved
word
people.
is soft now.
If you want to be
The
saved,
word is soft.
yeah, the world's soft.
Word of salt.
If you want to be safe, I suggest you do watch a little bit of porn so you don't cheat on your wife. Maybe that might have stopped you from doing that shit that morning.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Because
they say that's a form of cheating too.
It might be a form of cheating, but it's not a form of me goddamn.
That's another story for another.
That's another story, right? That's a whole nother episode right there.
I put it like this. I can't pay child support to a porn star is what the fuck I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? So like at the end of the day, like okay, I might be a degenerate, I might be fucking off, but guess what? This shit ain't costing me no money. I ain't using them none but this 5G that Verizon just gave me, so I can watch 3 porn movies at the same time to see if I need to maneuver between Asian, black, and big booty black.
Oh shit!
Like okay, so I can figure that out. But at the end of the day, like. And this, Danstar J does not condone porn, by the way. You know what I'm saying? But
I do.
Yes,
me too.
We are.
It comes in handy sometimes.
I don't condone porn.
I
mean, I would rather have the real thing. But
I don't know
at the
what
same
he's talking about. That shit is clutch sometimes.
That shit is clutch.
Even when you with your spouse.
Oh
that
yeah,
nah. He's want to change it up. No. We're not gonna change it up. He is against porn.
Dog, we make them, we don't watch them, nigga. So, like I was saying,
you gotta watch the ones you make.
I do watch the ones I make, but they have my cloud and in the. Anyway, that's besides the point.
You
man.
learn from the pros. Go ahead though. Learn from the pro.
Yeah, bro.
But yo.
So yeah, we saucy right now.
Yeah, we saucy. Look, check it, man. We gonna end this, man.
Final question. Y'all do one more question. One of them, not you. One of them.
She said, not me.
Sorry, block.
I know she stopped making eye contact with me a long time ago.
Look, check it out. What is your advice to young women that's not just music, but that's really trying to pursue a real professional career, just trying to get some? What is your advice for them?
Well, first of all, stay single.
Oh shit!
If you're not,
didn't I tell you that though?
Hey, shut up!
No, I didn't tell you that though. I told you that shit.
Rule number one: stay single.
Stay single.
Because it's gonna get very complicated if you try to bring a relationship into this kind of lifestyle.
Especially if you ain't in tune.
No, but tell the truth. Didn't I say that to you?
You're gonna have to. It's gonna put more pressure on you to try to, chase your dream with somebody else. Feeling like they're obligated to your time.
That's right. That's a fact.
So you gonna have to decide between being single or being in a relationship, being stressed the fuck out.
That's a fact.
And you can't stress if you chasing your dreams and your passion. Like you can't let nobody strip that away from you because you gotta understand you don't owe nobody shit and don't nobody owe you shit. And the way I think of it, what do I owe someone else that I don't owe myself? You feel what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna sit up here and just take on more than I can. I'm not gonna sacrifice my dreams and what I want to do for somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you already have a partner, you may be married or something like that, y'all need to have an understanding. Y'all need to have a balance or something. But if you're not in no relationship, don't
Right. Okay. That's number one.
That's number one. Secondly, you absolutely cannot let other people's energy fuck with yours if it's negative.
I like that. That's good advice.
You're going to have a lot, when you start to be successful, you're going to have a lot of people that's just going to come start fucking with you for no reason.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I was telling her earlier, like, I never knew that shit was true until I started dealing with it. You feel what I'm saying? So, you got to keep tunnel vision, like, because you're going to have people that's going to come and they're going to try to block everything that you got going on because they're going to keep trying to come at you with bullshit, with negativity, with dumb shit, with drama. And you just got to keep tunnel vision, like, sometimes you do got to step out of character and let a bitch know, don't fucking play with me. You feel what I'm saying? But as long as you let them know that, cool. Yeah, now you know, bitch. Don't play with me. Just know, you keep playing me. This, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta stay focused on the bigger picture though, because a lot of people they don't want to see you succeed. They want to take everything from you, so you gotta have a lot of self control. Like lot of self control. You definitely gotta have self control when you meet different people, because you're gonna see a lot of people you're attracted to. You're gonna see a lot of people that's attracted to you. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta have self control in those areas. You know what I'm saying? So it's very, very important to carry yourself the way you want to be treated.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So. That's my advice. Always carry yourself like a lady. You know, that's how you want to be treated. You want to be treated like a lady. Carry yourself like a lady.
All right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
If you carry yourself like a thought, just know they're gonna be.
They're gonna come at you
on some other
right.
stuff.
That's what they see.
You attract
That's what they see.
Exactly.
That's what they see. That's right.
What you said.
Represent yourself how you want other people to perceive you. That's very important. Other than that, always just stay professional. Don't ever mix business with pleasure. Don't ever cross that line.
No.
It's not gonna work.
The inbox taught you that lesson.
Not gonna work.
You know what? To be honest,
up, Peyton. I keep telling you, man.
to be honest,
And she won't even say it. She won't
to
even
be
say
honest,
it.
with women, that should be number one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I seen that a lot.
It
You know what I'm
is.
saying?
It's a terrible thing.
I know.
It's a terrible thing, son.
Nigga, before we call, I'm gonna tell you. I remember, I was young, man. We were both. I don't know if Jamal was here yet, but when Biggie Smalls came.
Oh no, I wasn't here. I was still young.
Okay, Biggie Smalls came to Mobile. Came out there to Berkeley Field, to the auditorium. What was it called?
That's
The Fort
Walton, no,
Some
bullshit.
anyway.
You know what I'm saying? Fort White.
Right, Fort White. Okay, he came and performed, and my brother, Esau, he was dealing with an artist. You know, she used to sing. I'm not gonna call her name out, but she was trying to, you know, Biggie Smalls, his little crew, you know, they were trying to get her, cause she, you know, she was in the building. They were trying to get her to come in, and he was telling her like, "Hey, look, don't do that. Don't. That's pleasure.
Yeah.
You know, stick to business. Don't." And you know, and she wasn't trying to hit it, and went out, and it went crazy. So that's something that a lot of women got in the game got to really understand. Like, separate business and pleasure. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta understand, because I'm gonna keep it funky though.
You gotta keep it 100 for the dudes.
I mean, yeah, dudes too, but number one, women, because I'm gonna keep it funky. Yo, a lot of dudes be in wolf mentality.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of men be in wolf mentality.
Yeah,
so
bro.
women most definitely have to be on their ones and twos with that type of situation. You know,
indeed.
so you gotta separate business and pleasure.
That would be smoky mirror.
You know what I'm saying?
Indeed, man. Because
So I feel like that's number one. But like, you know, I'm just talking about me. You know what I'm saying?
sure.
From what I seen in the game. You know what I'm saying? But that's good advice for the young women.
It
But
definitely is.
man, I appreciate you coming by, man.
for real, man.
You know, chilling with us,
female
man.
guest.
First female guest, man.
First female guest.
First
man.
You know,
Number
give
one.
your shout out. If you want to shout out somebody, man, give them a shout out, man. You know.
Oh yeah, shout out my whole city, all the talented artists in Mobile. Man, I'm proud of my city. You know what I'm saying? I don't hate on nobody. I'm proud of everybody who doing something out here. Shout out to my engineers. Shout out to my team. Like, they know who they is. All the people that, you know what I'm saying, they been with me. Like, my team solid. They been with me since day one. And I don't mean day one of my life, but day one since I met them.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? And everything official. So, hey, shout out to y'all for inviting me on the show too.
No problem, man. No problem, man. We're
Respect.
gonna have you back on here, man. We locked in now, you know.
Definitely.
We locked in, so you locked in. So I appreciate you coming by, man. And hey, another episode.
Sturdy
Podcast, man. We in here, man. The takeover is happening, man.
Keeka Talin, say my whole name.
That's it. Give them your let them know how to get in touch with you, to follow you and everything. Let them know.
Get the handles right. I know.
Y'all can find me on everything, Keeka317 or Keeka Talin. It's the same thing. KeekaTalin. Keeka317 on Instagram, Snapchat, all that other shit.
Alright, that's what's up, man.
That's what's up.
We blessed to have some of the best talent in the city come through and holler at us, man. And we definitely want to make sure that